Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you're having a wonderful day so far. AJ will be joining us shortly. Whoever's doing scoreboard is absolutely slacking right now, and that's like the actual scoreboard here at the game, because that's what we're going off of. Still 0-0. We've got a runner on second and first. So hopefully somebody will hop on the scoreboard train. But we'll see. If nobody hops on scoreboard, I'll try to take over myself for our broadcast scoreboard, but no promises on that, depending how busy we are. Yes, Hannah says she would. So AJ will be on shortly, hopefully, so we'll talk to you then, I suppose. Bottom of the second inning is where we're heading to now. 0-0. So we'll see how this rest of this game plays out. So props to whoever's doing the scoreboard. We can't see because we've got this wonderful white sheet to prevent water from Colin Foyle, Team GM. What a guy. Multi-talented, doing both his GM duties, which I really don't know what the GM does besides come to the games and cheer them on. But I'm sure they do a lot more than that. But, yeah. Foyle's doing the scoreboard, so thank you, Mr. Colin. Much appreciated for clutching up for us. Again, AJ should be here soon, so we'll be able to provide some live commentary for you. But until then, we'll talk to you then.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. We are live, coming to you live today from beautiful Pope Francis, as today it is Pope Francis taking on the visiting St. John's of Shrewsbury. Hello, everyone. I'm AJ Gonzalez, the voice of the Pope Francis Cardinals, bringing you this live and exclusive action right here on Pope Prep. Today it is a battle. Pope Francis and the Pioneers doing battle here. It is freezing, cold, rainy, not baseball weather, but ladies and gentlemen, we're going to fight through it just as the players are. Johnny Gosselin at second. 0-1 count. It's going to be a bunt attempt here for Brady Ballant. Ballant will foul it off. Back to the top of the order. Again, glad you folks can join us. Reminder folks to like this content, subscribe to our channel. We're producing unique content like this every single day of the week. So no matter where you are and however you may be listening, we're giving you the best in Pope sports. So the pitch to Brady Ballant. That'll be just a bit high. Brady Ballant at the plate. At the dish, the junior. Leadoff hitter for Pope Francis. Johnny Gosselin at second. They're going to try to check back in on him. Ballant's just going to have to wait. A 1 pitch coming in. So again, just going to check in on Johnny Gosselin. I guess they're afraid of the speed of Gosselin. 0-1 count. 0-0. Cardinals looking for the first run. 0-1 pitch. Finally going home. Brady Ballant will swing and miss through that one. Making a 1-2 count. Not sure what's going on with the scoreboard. Someone's a little bit behind. There's the pitch to Bell coming in. Righty winds, and here he goes, trying to fire it in, but that'll skip into the dirt. Gosselin will have to stay at second. We had such gorgeous weather over the weekend. Now we get this on this Monday. Incredible. Sunny skies. It was perfect this weekend, and now we're here, and it's back to New England weather. Brady in a gym. Here's the pitch to him. That'll be popped up and fouled. Look out for my car. Look out for the van up there. Oh, that's going into a window. Oh, my goodness. Just missed the window. Tapped the side of a car there. That swing from Ballot. Making a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ballot will foul it off again, trying to stay alive and look out for that one in the parking lot, too. Luckily, Mr. Cristofori's there. Way behind the backstop. Protecting the cars today, Mr. Cristofori. One out. One-two pitch. Before we can do anything else, I believe the catcher for St. John's is going to have a talk with his pitcher. I do apologize to Caleb and Andrew for not being able to help out today, setting everything up. But don't worry, my mom's van is here, so it'll be an easier, bring back today than usual. Me having to wheel the tent back, which just rips through my hands. 1-2 pitch. Brady Ballot, tough out. Still at the plate. He's going to look at that one, and he's going to look okay. It's ball upstairs. Make it a 2-2 count now. Ballot will just step out of the box again. This is a tough out. Brady Ballot, excellent leadoff hitter for Pope Francis. Remember the last time we saw him, he got robbed of a Gold Glove catch. 2-2, one out. Gosselin at second. The pitch to Ballot. He'll watch it in the dirt, and that's going to be a walk. It's going to be ball 4. See, so the scoreboard's off, so it's completely rolling with our heads here. So someone's not doing their job, and it costs me there. Which means that Cardinals, the Pope Francis Cardinals, will have runners at first and second. Ballot at first. Gosselin at second, and it'll bring in Ryan O'Leary. Rhino trying to get going today, looking for the first runs for this Pope Francis offense. First pitch to O'Leary. That'll be downstairs for a ball. Joe DeMichael waiting on deck. Ballot at first. Gosselin at second. The 1-0 pitch. O'Leary, that'll be a ground ball right back to the pitcher. Pitcher having a hard time handling it. He'll still try to fire it over to first. Did he get him? Did he get him? No! Ryan O'Leary beat it. Ryan O'Leary using the speed, and just like that, the Cardinals will have the bases loaded with one away for Joe DeMichael. Bases juiced for Joe DeMichael. Joey D, star on the hockey ice. Can he be a star on the baseball field as well? Bases juiced. We've seen him so good this year for Pope Francis. Many times when they've needed a hit, he's provided it. Joe DeMichael at the plate. The pitch, that'll be downstairs. Did he go swing? Yes, he did. So the umpire says he swung. It'll be the first strike. Bottom of the second inning. Joe DeMichael at the plate. We had a nice block there by the Pioneers catcher. Making a 2-0 count. So, 0-0 game. Or was it 1-0? The scoreboard's got me all confused here. I don't know who's running the scoreboard here today. Yeah, so I think, is it 0-0, Andrew? Because 1-0 Pope? Okay. 1-0 Pope. I apologize, as DeMichael will try to fire in a ground ball to go right to the second baseman to retire the side. So Pope Francis goes down, not after they put up a big fight in that bottom of the second inning. One run does come across for Pope Francis, just like that. It is 1-0 for the Cardinals. Coming up, we've got the top of the third inning. Guess who's coming back onto the mound, folks? That's right. It's Nemec. Connor Nemec coming back for Pope Francis. Stay tuned. Pope Prep champions play here. Back in a flash on Pope Prep. All right, welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Cardinals up 1-0. Just getting started here today on Pope Prep. Glad I can join you. I was a little bit behind. Scoreboard didn't help me either. Randomly just put one run on the board, and it was 1-0. So I missed the first run of the game, so I had to catch up on that. I'm going to take you around the Cardinal field. Let's do it. Bob T behind the plate doing the catching today. Pitching today, it's Connor Nemec. At third base, it's Jake Petrin. Shortstop, Anthony Ardolito. Second baseman today is Ryan Vitavelli. At first base, it's Joe DeMichael. In the outfield from right to left, it's Brady Ballant in right, Ryan O'Leary in center, and Ryan Garvey in left. That's going to be a pop-up way into the parking lot. Look out for your cars. Look out for your dogs. Oh, that one took a scraper off someone's car. Did not sound good. Hope those windshields are okay. Making a 0-1 count. Next pitch from Nemec, rather. Just going to be outside a bit. Making a 1-1 count. Connor Nemec getting going. Ace of the Pope Francis staff. Went the distance versus Taconic. Big game that was. Can he go the distance again? That'll be downstairs for a ball. Nemec. We're going to get back in the count. 2-1. That'll be a line drive, and that will be a base hit in the left field. It's going to get all the way to the wall. No, it'll get cut off. Runner's going to try to go for a second, and he's going to stand up. It's going to be a stand-up double for the Pioneers. So good start to the inning for the Pioneers. They get the double they needed. So stand-up double for St. John's. So Connor Nemec gives up the hit. It was a scorcher, too, from St. John's. So St. John's now have a runner in scoring position at second. Top of the third inning, 1-0 game for Pope Francis. Nemec looking to get back. Pitch on play. That's going to be a bunt. That's going to be fouled off, so it'll be a strike. I believe this is the only game on the docket for the week, so we got a nice April break. So, like to thank Mr. Goda for the little present, having given us the week off here to chillax. 0-1 pitch. That's going to be upstairs. Bob T's going to check in on the runner. Ardolino, look out. He couldn't make the catch, but luckily Ryan O'Leary was there to provide some insurance. Runner does not move for St. John's, so runner will stay at second. That was disastrous. Bob T tried to pick off the runner at second. Ardolino and Bob T were not on the same page. So you see Ardolino flying through the air. Dirt right in the face. Runner at second. Pitch from Nemec. It's going to be a bunt attempt again. That'll be another strike, and it'll make it now a 1-2 count. Connor Nemec looking for the K. No outs yet in this top of the third inning. Just getting things set here today on Pope Prep. Glad you can join us. Reminder, like this content. Subscribe to the channel. Trust me, you do not want to miss out on Pope Prep Baseball. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Connor Nemec goes bada bing, bada boo. Money in the bank. So just like that, one away now in this top of the third inning, thanks to Connor Nemec. I think if I saw that pitch, I'd run into the dugout and start crying. That was just a speedy pitch from Connor Nemec, just a fire in that fastball. Just like that, he records the first out of the inning. Runner still at second for the Pioneers. Nemec going to step off the bump, checking on the runner at second. Giving Nemec a little bit of a headache. This top of the third inning. Cold, raining at some points, very cloudy today. Sun's starting to come out, though, so there's a little bit of brightness today. Here's the pitch from Nemec. That will be a swing, I think. Yep. Good pitch there from Nemec. Red Sox-Angels game today. I believe that got rained out. Patriots Day Massacre. We'll start calling these games here today in this temperatures and the freezing cold and the rain. Here's the pitch from Nemec. That will be just downstairs. Get a 2-1 count. Two-one pitch. That will be in there for a strike, just like that. 2-2 pitch coming in from Nemec. Connor Nemec getting it done early on this season. Looking for a K here. Runner at second. Connor Nemec looking in. He says, yes, Bob, I want the out. 2-2 pitch. Nemec checks in at the runner at second. He's going home. Runner's going to slide all the way down. It's going to be a line drive to DeMichael. DeMichael trying to make the play. Look out. Trying to slip it over to Neem. Neem can't make the play. And look out. A run's going to come in to score. And the runner's going to move all the way up to the second, sliding in. And just like that, we are all tied up. Little League Baseball out there on the diamond today from Pope Francis on the defensive side. And just like that, the Pioneers take advantage. And they get on the board, make this a 1-1 game. Joe DeMichael having a hard time fielding a ground ball. He paid the price for it. Took a weird bounce on him. 1-1 game now for Pope Francis and St. John's. One game. Runner at second. Just a pitch from him. That'll be a swing and a miss. Connor not too happy with that one run given up now. So used to the shutouts, Mr. Nemec is. For shutting out Taconic. Here's the pitch again from Nemec. That'll be upstairs for a ball. Years moving by too fast. That's one thing I feel about everything. I mean, I remember doing soccer games. It's just like yesterday. Now we're here in spring. Seniors will soon leave. Here's the pitch. That will be in there for a strike. So Connor Nemec finding the strike zone. 2 strikes now. Looking for the K. Again. One, two. Pitch. He fouled off. Goes to the backstop. Stay 1-2 count. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Connor Nemec comes in with the heat. Second strikeout of the inning. Just like that, there are now 2 away in this top of the third. Connor Nemec looking to just get out of this inning with no more trouble. Pitch from Nemec. That'll be fouled off into the tennis courts. No, just misses the tennis courts. Goes over the backstop. Someone will get a lucky ball, lucky souvenir. One day they'll be able to sell it on eBay for about $275. Connor Nemec, game-used baseball. How about that? Oh, 1 pitch. That will be in there for a strike, and that'll make it an 0-2 count. Connor Nemec looking for 3 Ks in the inning. Runner at second. 0-2 coming in. Top of the third inning. 1-1 game. St. John's Prep, or is it St. John's Prep? Oh, my gracious. St. John's of Shrewsbury with a run in the inning, trying to add more, and they can't. It's going to be a swing and a miss. Strike 3 called, and that will retire the side. Connor Nemec gives up a run, but strikes out 3 in the process. Coming up, Cardinal Bats will try to get more runs for Pope. Stay tuned, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, this is baseball season. Champions play here. Cardinal Bats are back in a flash. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Ready to resume here on Pope Prep. Burns in an early 0-1 count. Nick Burns, the designated hitter today for Pope Francis. Batting cleanup. Here's the second pitch to Burns. That one's heading back to St. John's. Jeepers creeps. I think that one just slipped out of the hands. I get it's a wet day, but jeepers creepers is right. 1-1 the Burns. That'll be downstairs. A little bit of a sidearm coming in. So pitcher trying to get the control back and make it a 2-1 count. Sun really starting to come out. Two-one pitch. That will be just outside. I mean, by the hair of it. Make it a 3-1 count now. Cardinals trying to give some run support to Neem. 1-1 ball game. 3-1 to Burns. That will be in there for a strike, and then I'll make it a full count. Three-two pitch. Nick Burns at the plate. Trying to deliver for Pope Francis. Here he is. 3-2. Sun out now. Here's the pitch. That will be just too low, and that will be a ball. That'll make it ball 4. So Nick Burns, have yourself a walk. So Burns heads over to first base. That'll bring up Ryan Vitovelli. So Ryan Vito at the plate for Pope. The Ginger Ninja. sophomore, trying to get it done right for Pope. Running at first. Pitch to Vito. That will be in there for a strike. Next pitch to Ryan. He'll swing at that one. And now making an 0-2 count. Vito at the dish. 0-2 pitch. Gonna miss. He struck him out. And that will retire Ryan Vitavelli. So Vitavelli down on strikes. That'll bring in Ryan Garvey. So Garvey, the other sophomore, getting set to hit. 1-1 ball game, bottom of the third inning. Burns at first. Garvey just going to look at that ball. Making a 1-0 count on him. Yeah, so not much to say here. I mean, just this one game this week, and that's it for us. Maybe doing a scrimmage on Saturday. We'll see. Gotta see if the weather's going to hold up, too. Expected to be a rough week in terms of weather, and that's going to be a line drive. Goes right to the second baseman. That could be a double play. It is double play. And just like that, the side is retired. The Cardinals go down just like that. And just like that, it is a 1-1 game still. So Cardinals can't get many runs for Nemec. Don't get any runs at all. Coming up, folks, it's the top of the fourth inning. Stay tuned. Pope Prep Champions play here. Back in a flash with more baseball. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and we're ready to resume. It is the top of the fourth inning, 1-1 game. Slobber knocker today on the diamond. AJ Gonzalez, voice of the Cardinals alongside, to apologize about not being here for the first two innings. Had a dentist appointment. Couldn't make that one up, so. Connor Nemec on the mound still. Top of the fourth inning. We're set to begin on Pope Prep. Here's Nemec's first pitch. That's going to be a high pop-up. Look out for your cars. Look out for your heads as well. That one's just going to dump in the grass. Went straight up in the air. Easy one to identify. 0-1 count. Connor Nemec. Ace still on the mound for Pope. St. John's trying to break the code of the undefeated Cardinals. The pitch from Nemec. That'll be upstairs for a ball. Making a 1-1 count. Pitch from Nemec. That will be in there for a strike. Connor Nemec getting it done. 1-2 pitch coming in. Looking for another K. 1-2 pitch from Connor Nemec. Downstairs, just downstairs by the teeth of it. Making a 2-2 count. That'll be a high pop-up. Going to go high and deep up into the air. Jake Petron's going to try to make the play, but it's just going to be too much as it lands right in front of the fence and right in front of Petron, actually. Connor Nemec looking for the K. Two. Nemec can't get the out there. Now it'll be a full count. Connor Nemec looking for the out. 1-1 game. 6-0 Cardinals. Undefeated season on the line today. 3-2 pitch. Nemec doesn't get him. Bob T tried to freeze him. It'll be a walk from Connor Nemec, so runner will be at first base for St. John's. No away here in the top of the fourth. Runner at first base, Connor Nemec. Going to try to check in on DeMichael. Make sure they're on the same page. Pitch from Nemec. That will be in there for a strike. Comes the 0-1 from Neem. That will be downstairs again. Double play would be real nice here for Pope Francis. Pitch from Nemec again. That'll be inside. Make it 2-1 count now. Two-one pitch. That will be just outside. Three-one count now. I think Nemec's confused with everyone as how that was not a strike. 3-1. Downstairs. Ball 4. Just like that, the Pioneers coming out here strong in this top of the fourth. No outs. Runners at first and second, and now Bob Trigilio, is going to have a little conference with Connor Nemec, trying to get him back on the right track. The immovable object, Steven Wazinski Jr., getting ready to go in the bullpen. Petron back at third base, so Wazinski warming up in the pen with Nick Burns. Nemec looking for some outs. Bunt opportunity coming in. Eventually, they'll pull the bat back. It'll be a 1-0 count now. Nemec just trying to get out of trouble here in this top of the fourth inning. Nemec's going to check off the bump. Trying to check out the runner at second. Nothing going there. Next pitch from Nemec. Opportunity coming in, but that will be a strike. Pitch from Nemec. That'll be a pop-up. Not in the tennis courts it'll go. Actually, just missed the tennis courts. Goes into the grass. Now making a 1-2 count. Big out coming in. Nemec needs one. Huge if he can get the strikeout here. One, two. The pitch. Downstairs. And I'm making a ball now. 2-2 count. Let's go, Connor. The phrase here at Pope. 2-2. That'll be a line drive. That's going to get down. That'll be a base hit. Runner from second's going to try to cross around third. Will he stay? He will. Bases are going to be juiced up and loaded for St. John's. Big opportunity for them coming in. Nemec gives up the base hit. Squinder's in the right field. And just like that, bases are loaded. No outs. 0 outs. Connor Nemec. We need to get out of trouble, but Coach Fenton's going to have a little conversation with Connor. Make sure everyone's on the same page. Steven Wazinski Jr. starting to get really going in the pen. I think Fenton's just going to leave his ace in there. That's what I would do if I'm him. I would suspect that Neem's going to stay in this game. That pitcher. I'd just say probably one more out, I would think. Not as shiny of a day for Connor Nemec as we saw in the past against Taconic. Connor Nemec and out at any base now would be good for Pope. And somehow, some way, trying to find a way to give up no runs. Best possible outcome. Let's see what Connor has in store for us. 1-1 ball game. Top of the fourth. First pitch that'll skimmer into the dirt. Get blocked there by Bob T. Channeling his inner Mike Piazza behind the plate. One-0 pitch. That'll be a line drive. That'll be a little pop-up, and it's going to get through. One run coming home to score for St. John's, and the runner's just going to hold up again. It's an RBI single for St. John's, and just like that, they take the lead at Pope Francis. 2-1, the lead now for the visitors. It's not an if anymore, but it's going to be a when does Connor Nemec get pulled. I'm not sure. No outs. Top of the fourth inning. Steve Wazinski really starting to get going in the bullpen. Starting to throw in those fastballs. Pitch from Nemec. That'll get fouled off to the backstop, making a 0-1 count. Bases loaded. Out at any base for Pope. 2-1 lead for the visitors. For the Pioneers. Pitch from Nemec. That will be just downstairs for a ball. One. Pitch coming in. Nemec could use an out. Pitch. That'll be a high pop-up. I don't think anyone's going to be able to get there. DeMichael will try his best, but it's just out of his reach. Hope for Pope Francis. 1-2 pitch coming in. Be big for Connor Nemec if he could somehow find a way to get a strikeout. Nemec taking his time, looking around. Realizing now it's sticking into him that the bases are loaded. One-two pitch. Here it is. That'll be just upstairs, and I'm making a 2-2 count now. Pitch from Neem. That will be just upstairs, and I'm making a full count now. Making a 3-2 pitch coming in. If you're Connor Nemec, cannot afford a walk. Pitch from Nemec. That'll be upstairs, and that'll be ball 4. Run's going to come home to score. That'll be a 3-1 game now for St. John's. Runner comes home to score, and just like that, it is 3-1. Bases still loaded for St. John's. So for Mr. Nemec, not his finest outing. Bases still loaded. Nemec looking for an escape in the inning. And absolutely no outs. Three-one game. Pitch from Nemec. That'll get into the infield. It's going to go right to home. Bob T's going to tag the runner, and that will be the first out of the inning. So Connor Nemec goes right home and gets the first out at the top of the 4th. Bases loaded. 3-1 ball game. Connor Nemec trying to get out of trouble. Double play now would end it. Here's the pitch from Nemec. That will be just in there for a strike. Again, folks, I do apologize about the strikes and balls not appearing on your screen due to the inability of someone to do scoreboard over there. I don't know what's going on. Scoreboard here is off too. Only the score is showing. No balls, no strikes, and that will be caught by Ardolino. He'll flip it over to third, and that will be the double play. Smart baseball there from Anthony Ardolino, the starting shortstop. He's there for a reason, and just like that, he retires the side, catches it, throws it back to third, inning over, and just like that, the top of the 4th ends with St. John scoring 2 runs on Connor Nemec. Coming up, Cardinal bats will try to get it back for Connor. Stay tuned, folks. Champions play here. Have a good game today on Pope Rep. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 3-1 lead for St. John's. Pitch running a 1-1 count. Leading off for Pope Francis. This bottom of the fourth. First pitch will be downstairs for a ball. One 0. Pitch. Excuse me, rather 3-0 or 3-1 rather. Jeepers creepers. Man, I'm on April vacation. So is the announcer. He's on vacation too. Jeepers creeps. So Petrin will take first base. St. John's manager will have a little conversation with his hurler on the mound. Giving up only 1 run today for the Cardinals. To have. And he's going to stay in. So Bob Trigilio is going to come to the plate for Pope Francis. Big Bob, Bob T. Hustling up. Has the opportunity with one swing of the bat to tie it up. We've seen him hit home runs here before. There's the pitch to Bob T. That'll be in there for a strike. Slow little curveball. Gets in there, making a 0-1 count. Oh, 1 to Bob. That'll be downstairs. For ball. Making a 1-1 count. One pitch. Going to check in on the runner at first and Petrin, but he'll slide in safe. No problems there. Next Monday, that'll be our next game. Pope Francis baseball back on as they take on Central. That game is here. This is the return of Little Flames, the Sandman himself, Hamilton Ray. So Ray comes back, member of Central now. So it'll be Central, Pope Francis. That'll be next Monday right here on Pope Prep. So Monday to Monday, 2 games for us. Here's the pitch in at Bob Trigilio. That'll be downstairs. Talking with him the other day. Apparently he calls himself Enter Sandman now. The Sandman himself, Hamilton Ray. After I gave him that nickname last year. Wow. So glad he's doing well. Runner's going to go from first, and he's going to slide in, so stand up, rather. Jake Petrin, smart baseball. Will just move up. No contest at all. So Petrin standing up in a second. Bob T at the plate. Full count. 3-2 pitch. Bob T at the dish. Ardolino waiting on deck. Had an awesome play in the top of the fourth. Now in this bottom of the fourth, going to be number 4, Bob T getting it done. Let's see. Full count. The pitch to Bob T. That'll be a ground ball. It's going to stay a ground ball. Not even get out of the infield. Be a foul ball. Making a 3-2 count. Bob T at the plate. Pitch to Bob T. That'll be a ground ball. It's going to go right back to the pitcher. He'll just flip it on over to first. That'll retire Bob T. So 1 away now. This bottom of the 4th inning. It'll be Anthony Ardolino stepping up to do some hitting. 9-hole hitter today for Pope Francis. Outstanding play at shortstop. Top of the 4th. Can it be his 4th inning in total? Making it a nice hit here would be good for him. Can it be a hit from the bottom of the 4th? We'll see. First pitch to Ant-Man himself, Ardolino, will be in there for a strike. Oh, 1 to Ardolino. That'll be downstairs. Petey's going to stay at third base. 1-1 count. One. That's in there for a strike, and I'm making a 1-2 count now. One away. Bottom of the fourth. Cardinals could get a huge run here. It'd be huge for them if Arbolino can come up big. Pitch to Arbolino. It'll be a ground ball right to the third baseman. He'll throw it on over to first. That'll retire Arbolino. So that'll be the second out of this bottom of the fourth. Petrin stays at third. So Brady Ballant, the leadoff hitter, will now be assigned to get it done for Pope. Ballant at the dish. He's looking for the bunt. That surprised us all with 2 outs, but can't. Be a 0-1 count for Mr. Ballant. Ballant's the pitch to Ballant, rather, upstairs. Making a ball. Cardinals trying to get something going. Down by 2. Petrin at third. Bottom of the fourth. The pitch to Ballant. The outside. Making a 2-1 count. Two-one pitch. Cloud starting to come back. Ballant swings right through that one and make it a 2-2 count. Two-two. It's a Ballant. That'll be downstairs. PD's going to stay. And I'll make it a full count now. 3-2. Here's the pitch to Brady. 3-2. Line drive. That's going to get through. Will it be a base hit? No, it's going to cut off the shortstop, and that will retire the side. Cardinals can't get any runs. Came awfully close. Petey was at third, but luckily for St. John's, they made the play. Ballant, good contact, but just not enough for Pope Francis. Coming up, we've got the top of the fifth. Stay tuned, folks. Pope Prep, Cardinals down by 2. Undefeated season on the line for this group. Do they have the resiliency to come back? That's next on Pope Prep. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and we're ready to resume here on Pope Prep in this 5th inning. It's Connor Nemec on the mound. He'll stay on the mound. I don't know how he's still on the mound. Cardinals must be short in pitching today. The pitch from Nemec, that one's going in the parking lot. Waiting for the sound. It'll bounce into the concrete. Luckily, Mr. Cristofori is there, and so is the grass. 0-1 count. Connor Nemec trying to get it done for Pope, looking for the 1-2-3 inning. That is not the 1-2-3 inning material that we have seen out of Connor Nemec. Even us out, make it a 1-1 count. Be a ground ball to Ardolino. Ardolino throwing it on over the first, and that will be the first out of the inning. Good throw by Anthony Ardolino. Record the first out. Action in the St. John's bullpen. Southpaw starting to get going for them. So 1 away now in this top of the 5th. Pitch from Nemec. That'll be a ground ball. That's going to be foul. One away. Nemec looking for any type of out. That'll be downstairs for a ball. Teammates trying to cheer Nemec on. That'll skip down. I don't even think it touched the plate. Just barely missed the plate and skipped into the backstop. It's for Nemec. Nemec looking for a K. Can't get it. That'll be ball 4. No. 3-1 count. My apologies. 3-1 pitch. Again, very tough to do this job without an active scoreboard, to say the least. Learned that today. Here's the pitch from Nemec. That'll be a line drive. That's going to get down. It'll be a base hit. Falling into center field, so St. John's Prep. I keep saying that. St. John's of Shrewsbury has a runner at first now. Again, Steven Wazinski Jr. starting to get going again in the pen. Pitch from Nemec. That'll be a high pop-up. That one's going to be a no contest for the Michael. It'll bounce into the cage. Little batting cage set up here at Pope Francis. Again, folks, reminder to like this content, subscribe to our channel, producing the best and unique content on the high school sports scene. That's right. One of the only high school broadcasts I can say we've gone to the TD Garden and been back. Steven Wazinski Jr. still getting going in the pen. Nemec on the mound. Pitch from Nemec. That'll be get down. That'll be a base hit all the way in the left field. The runner from first is going to go all the way into third base. He is going to slide, stand up, and just like that, the visitors have 2 runners in scoring position with runners at second and third. And I think that might be it for Nemec today. They going to leave him in? I don't think so. I think Coach Fenton's getting ready to take him out. I think that's going to be it for Nemec. So Coach Fenton's going to come. I think he's going to take the ball from Nemec. So Connor Nemec. And 4 innings of work today. Not enough for the Cardinals. Let's see if they leave him in. I'm curious how this is going to go. Nope, that's going to be it. Ladies and gentlemen, Connor Nemec's day is over after 4 innings. And you guessed it, folks, Steven Wazinski Jr. getting ready to pitch. Something I have not seen. So this is new for us and new for all of us here at Pope Prep. I think the Cardinals are short on arms today, so that could be some of the reasoning. Coming up, folks, it's Cardinal baseball. It's Steve time here on Pope Prep. Stay tuned. Champions play here. Back in a flash on Pope Prep. Undefeated season on the line. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is Steve time. Steve Wazinski Jr. on the mound for Pope Francis. Runners at second and third for St. John's. They call up Big Flames out of the pen. It's Steve Wazinski Jr. who will be on the mound. 3-1 ball game, top of the fifth inning, and Steve Wazinski Jr. comes out with some flames. Making an 0-1 at count. Steve Wazinski Jr. coming out with what he'd call flames. 0-1 pitch from Steve. That'll be a high pop up. That one's heading for the tennis court, so Steve coming out with the heat. Looking good thus far. 0-2 count for Steve Wazinski. Looking for the K. 0-2 pitch. That'll be all the way to the backstop. Look out. Runner's not going to advance from third. Making a 1-2 count. So Steve having a hard time finding a little consistency there. 1-2 pitch coming in. I think the umpires should have a little chat with Steve. Trying to make sure no one gets killed back there. So Nemec State cut short after 4 innings. 1-2 pitch from Steve. The pitch, that'll be a big swing there. Made contact. Did St. John's. It'll stay a 1-2 count. One-two pitch. Front row seat television. Steve Wazinski on the mound. The pitch. That'll be into the backstop again. Runner's going to come home. Runner's going to score. Runner's going to advance too. And just like that, it is a 4-1 ball game. And Steve Wazinski's going to have another conference with the ump. I mean, got to watch out for the control. Steve coming out, throwing flames. Undefeated season now, definitely on the line. 4-1 game. 5th inning. 2-2 pitch from Steve. That'll be a high pop-up. Won't get the out. That one again setting out of the tennis courts. Can't wait to go get that one later this week. You can hear the Steve chants in the background. Steve, Steve, Steve. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Steve. That'll be just outside to make it a full count. 3-2 pitch coming in. Looking like his idol, Aroldis Chapman, on the mound right now. Here's the 3-2 pitch from Steve. He fouled off into the backstop again, so tough AB for Mr. Steve. His father, Mr. Wazinski, watching right behind the plate, right behind the backstop. Runner at third base for St. John's. 3-2. Upstairs, that'll be ball 4. Steve having control issues, and Coach Fenton's going to have a little conversation with him. That'll pause us. He's just going to try to calm down his curler right now. I think the Cardinals are going to make a little bit of substitutions here. Jack Walls is heading into the outfield. What's happening? I think the Cardinals are really short on arms. I think they're going to pull Steve. So Steve done. Hard time finding the plate through flames, but that means we're going to get Ryan O'Leary coming in. First time we have ever seen him pitch. Shows you how short the Cardinals are on arms today. So Ryan O'Leary coming in for Pope Francis. Coming up, we got Cardinal baseball. Stay tuned. Ryan O'Leary takes the mound next, right here on Pope Prep. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready to resume. We apologize about our scoreboard. The score is 4-1. Still in the top of the 5th inning. Again, someone not doing their job over there, and it's really costing us. With that being said, Steve Wazinski into the dugout. Not his best day. Ryan O'Leary coming in. So to take the place in center field for Ryan O'Leary, it's Jack Waz. So Waz in center field, Ryan O'Leary on the mound, Steve Wazinski, Steve in the dugout. Runner at first. O'Leary comes in. Here's the pitch. That'll be a high fly ball. That one's headed way back. Waz going to look for it. Garvey's going to help him out and make the play. And that will finally be an out. But just like that, a run's going to come home and scores. There's a runner on third base as well. And just like that, it is a 5-1 game.
I don't know how many outs there are. Don't ask me. Oh, my God.
Again, it is a 5-1 game, folks. I have no idea what's going on with the scoreboard. I don't know.
It's not us.
Yeah, I don't know who's in charge over there. Runner's going to go on O'Leary. Bob T throwing down a second. Runner is out. So just like that, the Cardinals get out of the inning. There's 2 outs. Ryan O'Leary comes in and does a great job. Gets 2 quick outs. And just like that, the side is retired. Coming up, we've got the bottom of the 5th inning. Stay tuned, folks. Pope Prep. Champions play here. Back in a flash on Pope Prep. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're still trying to get the scoreboard right. 5-1 is the lead for St. John's. Bottom of the 5th inning. Here we go. Line drive. It's going to be a foul ball. If you go all the way down the third baseline, it'll be a foul ball. So Ryan O'Leary coming off the mound. Now he'll do some hitting.
This cloud's coming in.
O'Leary trying to do something here. Dark clouds coming in. Guys, I think we're trying to huddle out of here. No, I'm messing with you. Here's the pitch to O'Leary. That'll be downstairs. Oh, gracious. Oh, man. Umpire got a baseball right where you don't want it. Oh, my gracious. It bounced in and went doish right off the umpire. 2-2. That's in there for a strike. That'll be a 3-2 count, rather. I apologize. Again, hard to do this job without a scoreboard. I don't know how many times I can say that. Yikes. There's the pitch to O'Leary. That'll be in there for strike 3. 1 away now, and this bottom of the 5th. Bless you. Bless you.
Bless you.
Pitch to the Michael. Will be downstairs and making a ball. 1-0 count. Pitch again to the Michael. Downstairs as well. Making a 2-0 count. 2-0. Swing and a miss. For a strike. Joe D at the plate. Joe D looking for a dinger. Pitch to Joe D. That'll be fouled off. Won't get to the parking lot. Pitch to Joe D. That'll bounce in. Three-two. Fouled off again by DeMichael. Jody at the plate, looking for a hit. 3-2. Line drive, that'll be fouled all the way down the line. Two. Downstairs, ball 4. So Joe DeMichael will head over to first base. And with that being said, it'll be Nick Burns coming in, the designated hitter today. So Burns with 1 on and 1 out. Ball 4 to Joe DeMichael, meaning Nick Burns comes up. Burns has been excellent in the cleanup position for Pope Francis this year. Cleanup spot, the DH position. Pitch to Burns, swing and a miss again. Two pitch to Burns, downstairs for a ball. Pitch to Burns. Downstairs again. So Nick Burns trying to get back in the count. Pitch downstairs. That'll be ball 4. So Burns takes 4 balls in a row. Runners will advance to first and second. This is the way back for the Cardinals. Hopefully we can stay here longer and have an even better game. Runners at first and second. The Ninja of Jinja, Ryan Vito at the plate. First pitch to him is a strike. On 1 pitch to Ryan. That'll be a high fly ball. That's going to go all the way in the center field. Center fielder is under it. He makes the play. Runner won't tag for Joe DeMichael. He'll stay at second. So with 2 outs, or 2 on. And that will bring in Mr. Ryan Garvey. So Garvey will step up. 2 on and 2 out. Runners at second and first. First and second. Pitch, and there for a strike. To Garvey, making no 1 count. 2 away. Bottom of the 5th. The 0-1 pitch to Senor Garvey. That'll be in there for a strike too. So to make it an 0-2 count. Cardinals trying to be careful. Trying to get back in this one. If Garvey can produce anything here, it'll be big in there coming back today. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that will retire the side. Bottom of the 5th ends. No runs for the Cardinals. Coming up, we've got the top of the 6th. Ryan O'Leary heading back out to the mound. Stay tuned, folks. Champions play here. Back in a flash on Pope Prep. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan O'Leary on the mound. The Rhino, he's been good on the mound for Pope Francis. Stabilizer for sure. Gotten 2 outs. And in the most. So Ryan O'Leary doing the pitching now. A 1 pitch from O'Leary. That's in there for a strike. Ryan O'Leary, he knows how to find the strike zone, man. You gotta say. Oh, 2 downstairs and making a 1-2 count. Top of the 6th inning. Sun finally coming out so I can take down the hood. One-two pitch from the Rhino. Upstairs again. Making a 2-2 count. Here's O'Leary trying to find the strike zone. That'll be fouled off. Ooh, that went right in the Cardinal dugout. Got to be careful over there. And Ryan O'Leary gets the strikeout. How about that? Ryan O'Leary coming in. He's done an excellent job for Pope Francis. 3 batters he's seen. It's been 3 outs. So 1 away, top of the 6th. O'Leary finds the strike zone again. Yeah. Strike. Cardinals have something here with Ryan O'Leary. I think they should have used him more. Knows how to find a strike zone. Consistent. And right when I say that, I give him the AJ jinx. Oh. A lot of people laughing about that. Bet you it's going to be a strike here, though. A 1.
Hi, you're right.
That was right on. Yeah.
What's the next one going to be, AJ? What's your bet?
It could go many ways. Let me see how Ryan O'Leary looks at it.
Not many ways.
Let me see how Ryan O'Leary looks at it. I think it's going to be a ball.
It's going to be a ball?
Mm-hmm.
That's the AJ bet.
Yeah,
Right,
I think Ryan O'Leary's going to try to give him something off speed in the dirt. Or instead he'll just hit him right in the caboose.
You were right, I'll give you that.
Ryan O'Leary. It's the runner in the caboose, so meaning the runner will be on first base. 1 away. Top of the 6th. O'Leary's going to try to check it on the runner at first. But runner's going to slide in. Here, I'll tell you this pitch. It's going to be a strike. Here we go. Oh, I'm wrong.
Ooh.
All right, I'm not going to be betting anymore. You know what happens to those bettors, man? Yikes.
At least he didn't double or nothing.
No. All right, this is going to be a strike. 1-0 pitch. Oh, come on. 2-0 count now.
This one's going to be a ball. Watch.
Well,
See,
yeah,
it's
okay.
a strike.
Yeah.
It's a ball.
I think Ryan O'Leary's going to get the strike zone here. I'm telling you. I have confidence in Ryan. 2-0 pitch. Runner at first.
Oh my
Bob
God.
T's going to check it on the runner, and look out. It's been Little League Baseball in terms of errors today for Pope Francis around the infield. So 3-0 counts of the batter. Runner will move up to second with the error from Bob T. One away. Top of the 6th. Error as well from DeMichael. Ryan looking for a strike. Pitch from O'Leary. Upstairs, ball 4, and that will be a walk. So runners now at first and second. So for Pope Francis today, undefeated season, firmly now on the line as Johnny Gosselin is set to get into the pen. That'll be a pop-up behind the backstop. Five-1 lead for the visitors. Ryan can use some outs. First pitch from O'Leary. It'll be a ground ball. This could be the play. Petrin can't field it in. Runner's going to come home all the way around from second and score. And just like that, an error from Petrin. It skipped up on him. And just like that, it is 6-1 for the visitors. So 6-1. The lead for St. John's. Streak Petrin. Shades of Buckner. Gosselin's starting to get loose in the pen as O'Leary's pitch is downstairs. Excuse me, Gosselin. O'Leary's pitch is downstairs. Pitch from O'Leary. That'll be a high pop-up. It's going to stay in the infield. Joe DeMichael trying to make the play. Can he get there? Will he get there? Yes, he will. And that will be the second out of this top of the sixth. And a 6-1 ball game. Yeah, you got to say, Andrew, I love the pitch clock for MLB. Makes the games go so much faster. Yeah, could use one. I would love to see it. It pressures pitchers, obviously, but just so you're not here for 4 hours, just so the young millennials like myself can, be more invested in baseball. Ryan O'Leary quieting down the crowd. Pitch swung out into the Bob T's mitt. Be a strike. Ryan O'Leary looking to retire the side finally. Pitch downstairs. 3-1 count for O'Leary. Get the batter call time, and so did Bob T. So Bob T reworked some things. Pitch from O'Leary. Runner's going to go. That'll be a line drive. That's going to get stapled into center field. Run's going to come home and score for St. John's. Cardinals trying to field it. St. John's going to move a runner up to third base. So the runner goes from first to third. And just like that, a run is in again. It is 7-1 in favor of the visitors. Seven-1 game, 2 outs. O'Leary just trying to get out of the inning without any more damage. Ryan going to check in at the runner at first. O'Leary's going to check in. Look out. It's going to be a pickle. Here we go. DeMichael trying to throw it over to Ardolino. Ardolino trying to get the tag. And no, he can't. Can he get the tag? Hang on. He did. Ooh, oh, my goodness. I thought he didn't get the tag. Gracious me. Ardolino gets the tag. And finally, the Cardinals are out of trouble. Not before they give up seven runs today. And a few more there. Coming up, we've got the bottom of the sixth for you. Stay tuned. Prep Champions play here. Back in a flash. Cardinals down big. Undefeated season on the line. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. First time this year we can say it. Cam Vitavelli is back. Cam Vitavelli at the dish for Pope Francis. Coming in a 7-1 game, so it's going to get his feet wet back into the baseball game. Back into the baseball experience, too. So Cam Vitavelli at the plate for Pope Francis. Down 6. Good opportunity for him. Not a high-pressure situation. Last time we saw him was on the basketball court. Yeah, swing and a miss there from Cam Vito. It's the pitch to Vito again. Be in there for a strike. Making a 1-2 count. So Cam Vitavelli trying to get going. In a 1-2 hole. Here's the pitch. That will be in there for strike 3. Nothing he can do. Looking at strikes. So that's how the Cam Vitavelli return to baseball goes. He gets sat down on 4 pitches. That'll bring in Big Bob. Bob T. Bob Trujillo heading to the plate. 1 away. Bottom of the 6th inning. Pitch to Bob. He fouled off all the way into the parking lot. Pitch to Bob T. Fouled off again. But that one stays on near the top of the backstop. 0-2 count for Bob. Here's the pitch to him. Be a high pop-up. Look out, that's coming near us. And look out for the fans in the parking lot. It's a cage for it. The lucky fan comes and makes the catch. I did not expect to make a play.
AJ making his varsity baseball debut today. Two touches. Really a good thing you don't actually play.
Thank God I don't play baseball, man. Oh man, Bob T. Like this guy just loves hitting at me, man. I don't know why. Oh, wow. I'm in the way of the scoreboard, of course. Okay, Bob T. 1-2 count. I'll try to get settled back into the baseball thing.
Beautiful weather now.
The sun's coming out. It's the weirdest day ever for weather. Only if it could stay like this. The pitch to Bob T. It'll be a swing and a miss right into the catcher's mitt. And that will be the 3rd strike. That'll be the 2nd out. Tipped into the catcher's mitt. So that'll bring in the 9-hole hitter, Mr. Anthony Ardolino.
Oh, we can get the JVB update from Ryan Reynolds. How that goes.
Ardolino at the dish. 1-0 count. Pitch to Ardolino. It'll be downstairs again. Making a 2-0 count. Ardolino line drive. That'll be a base hit. Thundering off the bat. Ardolino will stay at first. So Anthony Ardolino has himself a single. Not bad on the day for Ardo. So he'll get into first base. That'll bring it back to the top of the order. And Brady Blount. Down at the dish, that's going to be a high fly ball. That's going to be fouled off just barely. Man, so close was Brady Blount getting a big-time hit for Pope. But we'll have to trot back to the batter's box. Ardolino will trot back to first. Running around the 3rd base is Ardo. Pitch to Ballot. Will be downstairs. 2 away. Here in this bottom of the 6th. Pitch in there for a strike. And that'll make it a 2-2 count. at the plate, looking for a hit. Gonna be a ground ball. So gonna get there, balance with the speed, trying to get there, but that will retire the side. Inning over, bottom of the 6th is done. Coming up, folks, we've got the top of the 7th. Cardinals cannot afford to give up any more runs at this juncture of the game. And Johnny Gosselin going to come in and do some pitching next here on Pope Prep. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Ready to begin the top of the 7th. Johnny Gosselin will come in for Pope. Gosselin on the mound. First pitch from him. That'll be upstairs for a ball. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Southpaw looking good. Making a 1-1 count. One pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Johnny Gosselin coming out throwing some flames. One, two. That is just high for Gosselin. 2-2 pitch coming in. Gosselin likes to work quick. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Johnny Gosselin gets the Ks. Johnny Gosselin holds the first out. This top of the 7th inning. Johnny Gosselin getting it done on the mound. Straight flames for Mr. Gosselin. So one away. Here in this top of the 7th. Pitch from Gosselin again. That'll be upstairs for a ball. Pitch. In there for a strike. One count. Gosselin on the mound. Pitch. Foul away. 1-2 pitch coming in. Johnny Gosselin. One, two. Just high. So just high for Mr. Gosselin. I'll make it a 2-2 count with a 1 away. Cardinals down 6. So Gosselin having some fun pitching now. Pitch. That is just outside again. Make it a 3-2 count. That'll be a line drive to Ardolino. Gets through his glove and in the left field. And that means that St. John's will have a runner at first. So running at first for St. John's. Gosselin doing A-OK. Just one little slip up thanks to the double A. Pitch from Gosselin. High. Seven-1 game. Top of the seventh. Gosselin's pitch upstairs again. Pitch from Gosselin in there for a strike. So finally, able to get the strike zone back. Pitch from Gosselin. Just checking in the runner at first. Pitch. Upstairs. Bring us even. Full count. Pitch from Gosselin downstairs. That'll be ball four. So ball four for Gosselin. Two runners on. And one out. It's the pitch from Gosselin. That'll be a bit upstairs for a ball. Runner's going to go. Both of them are actually going to go. Bob T going to check in the runner at third. He is safe. And the runner at second will be standing up. Gosselin looking for an escape. Runners at second and third. Pitch. We in there for a strike. Gosselin's pitch in the dirt. Runners can't advance. Pitch. And there for a strike. Gosselin trying to find the strike zone again. Trying to just get out of this inning with no more trouble. That's the goal for Johnny. Pitch. Downstairs. That'll be ball forward. So Gosselin having a little bit of consistency issues now. I think the Cardinals may start to get some activity in the pen. I think Gendro warming up in the pen now for Pope. Gosselin. Pitch. That'll be in there. Pitch again is going to be upstairs. Johnny just having a hard time finding consistency. Just trying to find the strike zone. Seven-1 game. Johnny looking for a reprieve. Pitch will be upstairs. So the pitch will be a high pop-up. No one's going to be able to make the play there. Straight for the tennis courts it is. Pitch from Johnny upstairs again. Still just looking for consistency. Looking for the strike zone. Goslin's pitch downstairs. That'll be ball 4. So with that being said, Goslin walks another. This game's getting out of control. And hand it over to Andrew Sarrazino to give me a little bit of a reprieve here in this beatdown. Andrew, take it away.
Yep, just have the JV score update for anybody wondering. Also a bit of a beatdown. Final score of 12-2. That was over at Forest Park, so just down the road. So it appears that Varsity and JV are both having similar days. JVB, we're not sure yet. We do know that their game is finished. Trying to find out the score for you. We'll pass it along when we get it. Back to you, AJ.
Thank you, Andrew, director of Pope Francis Prep, Pope Prep Productions. Tough day here for Pope Athletics. Tough day for Pope Baseball. One of the things I love is that students are able to enjoy an April break without sports. I mean, April break, not many games. This is our last game of the week, guys. So we get the reprieve, get a little break going, a little vacation time, come back better and stronger for the stretch run of the year. One of the great things about spring too, the season goes really fast. Like you wouldn't believe it. Like you wake up one day, you're starting. Wake up the next day, school's over and the season's over. That's going to be a high fly ball. That's heading way back. Garvey's just going to have to look at it. That one is gone. A grand slam. Are you kidding me? Game out of control. Johnny Goslin gets taken over the fence. And just like that, it is a grand slam. Game out of control. Cardinals losing fight. And just like that, what once was a 7-1 game is now an 11-1 game. Johnny Goslin gets taken over the fence. His day is done. Nick Gendro coming in. Frustration for the Cardinals coming up. We got the rest of this top of the 7th. Stay tuned, folks. Pope Prep champions play here. Back in a flash on Pope Prep. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Ready to resume. Game out of control. 11-1 on our scorecards. Nick Gendro coming in, looking for some strikes. I believe the first one was in there for him, so make it another one count. Next pitch from Nicky G. Just outside. Making a 1-1 count. Nick Gendro. For the ground ball, he gets it. It's Ryan Vito. We'll flip it on over the first to Joe DeMichael, and that will be the second out of the inning. Eight-1 game, 2 outs. Nick Gendro just trying to get out of the inning without any more damage. Next pitch from Nicky G. He fouled off, making a 1-1 count. Pitch again will be upstairs from Nick G. Today, the LA Angels were finally able to take down the Red Sox 5-4, so that game did resume after the washout. Pitch again from Nick G. Just swing and a miss. That's right, the record-setting Bruins. Most wins in NHL history, most points in NHL history. It was reported today that most of the Bruins players had stomach bugs. Bergeron, Linus Ullmark, all questionable to play tonight, so big question marks there. Nick Gendro will shut me up and end the inning. Just like that, folks. Cardinals down by a little bit. I don't know if there's a comeback in store, but we'll see. Stay tuned, folks. Champions play here. Cardinal Bats are back in a flash on Pope Prep. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready to resume. It's Ryan O'Leary at the plate. 12-1. I apologize. I think the 8 was right, and it's 12-1 for the visitors. A crushing and a half today on Pope Prep. O'Leary at the dish. That'll be a high pop-up. It'll land on the tennis courts. Pitch to O'Leary is in there for a strike. Making a 1-2 count.
I'm coming down.
1-2 pitch. Line drive goes right to the shortstop. Pioneers will record the first out of the bottom of the 7th. That'll bring in Joe DeMichael. Hope everyone has a great April break. You know, the Bruins, a record-setting season. Amazing how much a coaching change can impact the team. Goalies as well. Linus Ullmark. I mean, this season it's just been incredible for him. Jeremy Swayman as well. It's been a tandem. Wonder how that's going to go in the postseason. Rare to see a team with 2 goalies win a cup. Maybe this Bruins team, record-setting year, maybe they can do something, make some noise in the playoffs. As DeMichael will foul that one under the tennis courts. Pope fans already headed to the exits. Now officially starting to start the cars and leave. Pitch to the Michael. That's going to be a high fly ball. That could get down. Will it get down? It will. Joe to Michael, rounding first. He's going to try to go to second, and it'll be a stand-up double for Joe to Michael. So good work from Joey. Not giving up. It'll be a stand-up double for Joe to Michael. So he gets to second. That'll bring in Nick Burns. Burns at the dish. It'll be a swing and a miss. 0-1 count now for Mr. Burns. Pitch again to Burns. Making a 0-2 count. Rather than a 1-2. Again, still no scoreboard updates. That'll get on the ground. Burns trying to run out to first. That'll do it for him. Michael will advance to third base. So with 2 away, it could be the final out of the game. It's Ryan Vitavelli, who will step up to the plate. Pitch to Vito. Will be downstairs, but in there for a strike. Caught just enough of the plate. Let's get it in there for a strike. Pitch to Vito again. Did he catch the strike zone? Maybe. I don't think so. I think it's going to be a 1-1 count. So 1-1 to Ryan Vito. Vitavelli at the dish. That'll be a swing and a pop-up. And now Cardinals are down to their final out. 1-2 pitch coming in. Joe to Michael at third. Ryan Vitavelli, this could be it. For Pope. Wouldn't it be funny if the Cardinals came back? Ooh, I jinxed them. Ryan Vitavelli. Oh, well, that one over the shortstop. Firing in the first, and that will be the ball game. So just like that, the visitors take this one today by a final score of 12-1. Pioneers getting it done. Cardinals today, it was a nightmare. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it. As the pitching wasn't there, short on arms, and the undefeated season, the dream of an undefeated season as well, comes to a crashing end today. As the visitors from St. John's are able to take this one today by a final score of 12-1. For Andrew Sarazina and Caleb Gumet, ladies and gentlemen, it has been an honor and a privilege to be with you today. I'm AJ Gonzalez, the voice of the Pope Francis Cardinals, saying so long from Springfield. Final score, St. John's 12, Pope Francis 1. Thank you for tuning into today's broadcast, and so long from Springfield. We'll see you next week right here on Pope Prep, because this is where the champions play.